Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana still holding support, okay, but it's trolling support now, and it is really good to see that Solana is holding within the support area while Bitcoin is coming down. But I don't really trust this scenario anymore at this stage, just because it can't really get off the ground, and I would have expected it to move higher. In the case of a successful wave 4 and a wave 5, right? So ideally, it should have already started to move up. It is just very weak. At the moment, nothing is broken. Okay, nothing is broken, and support is still holding. And basically, the wave 5 can still happen in an impulse as long as the $21.60 level is holding. But obviously, the 50% fib level is the level that in a wave 4, the price shouldn't break below, right? So ideally, when it touches it, you would expect a reversal signal. Now, the fact that it's trolling support doesn't really add confidence to a bullish scenario. So while it's at the moment still possible, a sustained break below $21.60 will make the bullish case very unreliable. And which levels am I going to watch then? A few people asked me. I think I mentioned it in yesterday's video. But first of all, before we talk about the levels to watch in case $21.60 should break to the downside, we need to see, for a more bullish interpretation, 5 waves up, 3 waves down. That's the pattern that we want to see. And this 3-wave move to the downside, which we will call a wave 2, would be the setup for a larger 3rd wave rally. That's why this is so desirable. That's why we need to see those 5 waves up and 3 waves down. So, if we look at this structure now, then obviously the 50% fib level needs to hold for a more bullish interpretation. Otherwise, it cannot count as an impulse, and it will become much more risky to trade it on the long side if that level breaks. So the question comes up, okay, now that we're trolling support and we can't really get away from support, if that level breaks, what would be the next levels to watch? So I will watch micro support levels that are at $20, which is here this previous resistance, now support level. Then I will watch the $18.70 level, $18.80, and then the $17.30 level. They're not levels where I would assume that a larger bounce will occur or a reversal, but they will be levels to watch, maybe for a small bounce, or for a reaction. But essentially, the levels to watch are, the key levels to watch, are $15. I would find it quite likely that should this level break, we could go down all the way. It will depend a little bit on the structure and how we break. But I will highlight the $15 level as next key level, really. It's the 88.7 fib level here on this chart. And then possibly even new bear market lows, okay? That's the problem if Solana cannot rally here in 5 waves. It still has a chance. And I will observe this very closely. But the point is, below $21.60, while upside is still possible, trading on the long side is becoming much more risky, or let's call it much more unreliable, or much less reliable, right? So it's going to become less reliable because we cannot follow, it's not going to follow an impulsive structure anymore. Yeah, and if you're wondering why could the price come down to new bear market lows, well, you will remember that I pointed out here the risk with this move to the upside. It's not a wave 1, so it could be an A wave that leads to a larger A, B, C structure, or we're dealing here with an overshooting B wave, A wave, B wave, and then we come down in a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that would not necessarily take us to new bear market lows, but could send us down quite a bit. A more bearish interpretation would be A, B, C, and then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would just be a little bit more extended to the downside. The problem is, due to this structure here, this is not an impulse to the upside, this high in July. Different scenarios are possible. That's what we've been talking about quite a lot, actually. But we also said that as long as the $15 level is holding, we can focus on the scenario that we've got on the chart, which would be further upside in a C wave. And so far it has worked out. However, I also need to emphasize that due to the structure that we have now, if it fails now, then this corrective rally that we have seen since the September lows is so large that this all needs to get tidied up, and it opens the door for lower prices. So I will stay very close to that, because I know a lot of you are interested in Solana, but we still need to be watching the $21.60 level next. I mean, that's still the key level, but I'm losing trust in this. Yeah, I mean, they can always turn around at an instant, these crypto charts, but yeah, price action isn't very motivated, or the price doesn't seem very motivated to rally in that fifth wave. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.